Alright, welcome back everybody to some more Arcanium. Excuse me for a second here as I am going to go into settings because I watched some of my own footage yesterday and I realized this game is super duper loud and that's kind of unfortunate. So hopefully this makes it slightly better. And before we dive in, I did want to go into items. We had a new potion, the restoration potion, receives 6 health. And that's every combat, so that's really useful. So even if now we have healing, but even if we took no damage and healed nothing, I could heal myself a little every encounter, which is really useful. And we can definitely get rid of a minion effect. I think the Arcane Familiar and the Steel Cage both are good in their own way. Steel Cage, it's funny because it's also like stealing. You're stealing from your opponent, but it's dependent on the enemy having a minion, which isn't guaranteed. Like in the last battle, we didn't really get to use it. I think I would prefer to switch that out for the restoration potion for now. It's tricky because this also removes a minion while giving us one, and this one isn't a super good minion, but a block minion with 8 health we can spawn anytime we need is great. The other thing that I had a revelation of while I tried to fall asleep last night is that we're trying to figure out a way to get Shinso to 12 cards without adding something that I consider not worth it. And what we could do is to grab one of these little minions here, add in the Reptarian Gargant here, which I for some reason didn't do last time. Last episode, so that's good. And we can, even though Ragnarok has a way to boost minions better, he doesn't need more minions, and Shinso needs more valuable actions. And putting out a minion is also always great. So I like this, and we now have 12 cards for every hero, I think. Yeah, getting all the upgraded ultimates. Perfect. And then, before we will go to the shrine before the boss, but I do want to go to the towns and spend some of our newly earned cash. There are so many very interesting things that we could get. It'll be either training or forging something. And this one, I don't think... There's nothing here. Well, we have another town, obviously, so... Repose, no, charm, debilitate, marsh, aura. This could also be useful for Ragnarok. No, this one, there's no exotic card here, so that doesn't always happen. Didn't know that, alright. And what about in here? You receive cleanse. Hit an enemy, and whenever you receive cleanse, apply the same. Like, this little combo of items would be really, really good. Cleanse gets rid of all of minor debuffs, which is poison and bleeding, at the very least, those kinds of things. And that's worth a whole damn lot. Gain 2 shield when an ally casts on you. Okay. Maybe I'm thinking now that we don't. How many artifact slots do we have left? We get 1 for defeating the boss as well, and of course this Thieves' Pouch needs to be replaced at some point. Yeah. Okay. We could buy 1 more. But I don't... Like... Any one of these on their own doesn't really speak to me, but them both together could be really, really useful. That's a little bit more money than we have right now, though, and there's nothing in this trainer except for the Marsh Aura, maybe I would want to get here. The Death Wish, it's really good, I guess. I'm just thinking maybe we can get something better. Applying 1 bleed when you hit an enemy is also pretty good. Like, that would be a good item to just buy until we find something better, and this is on sale. So I think that's what we're doing right now. Get that down, and then I wanted to go into trainer and spend a little bit of money for upgrading. What about the Reptarian Gargant? Goes to 612 with block. That's an insanely good card. Can't believe that that's only blue rarity. We have a lot of stuff that needs upgrading. This would make this one cheaper, and that is honestly really good. But are we keeping fleet-footed for the entire game? Not even sure. We should only spend upgrades on cards that I'm sure that I want to keep for the rest of the game. Like the little blocker guy here, I think is too good to let go of. And wow, he goes to 0 cost and increased skills. Sold. And then let's upgrade one Reptarian Spawn. I don't see myself getting rid of... Oh no. The thing is, this guy doesn't really need an upgrade. He's so good. Although, are we even running attack commands? Because if attack command becomes pretty good if we upgrade him on him. This thing would be a very nice tool to upgrade. Definitely keeping that for the rest of the game. Upgrade. Provoke. Goes to 0 action cost. We could leave it at that. Having spent some money now. Come over here, go to the shrine. We are almost always getting green enchantments. I wonder what this ×2 means and ×1. I believe Shinzo is the only one who has one, a boon right now. And so this may be how many boon slots they have left. And we can't really check that out yet, I think. Costs one of their spirit tokens to re-roll. What is a spirit token? Yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, we want to grab a green one. Sure. Nature cards apply extra CP, extra maximum health would be good. And we got the same boon of nature resistance, and we can put it on the same guy, Shinzo. Now that's just ridiculous. And so we definitely now need to make sure that he doesn't have any nature attacks, which I don't think he had anyway. No, good. That's insane. 80% nature resistance and 70 maximum health in total now. Okay then. And that spawned new battles, which is why we had to go back to the town before grabbing the shrine here. And now we will fight Noxia. So we can either take the satchel of a young trapped druid, gain 10 stones that have no use, and receive 3 random curse, or receive 3 random blessings but have a web hazard. All characters receive root at the start of round. Hazards only affect battle nodes. Yeah, no, I like this. 3 random blessings is insanely good. This is only 2, but something happened up here. Artifact? Oh. I was thinking that Ragnarok does like a lot of multi-attacks or cleaving, so cleaver. So it's perfect on him. Blessing of Luck and Hazard Webs. Blessing of Luck. Increase the chance to find upgraded abilities by 20%. Last X battles. Okay, so it's not 3 blessings. It's 3 rounds of a blessing. Blessing of Luck. Okay. This guy's resisting to light. Didn't know. So we do have, I think Shinzo does light damage exclusively. So that's kind of nasty. Oh, we want Shinzo to switch and be hit by one of the green guys. Other than that, I think this is fine. Start battle. Need to kill 5 enemies before Noxia arrives. No attacks incoming this round, except for a deadly spray giving us some wounded stuff. I could have switched out the potion of purging with the steel cage, and the thought had crossed my mind, but I just think we are running too many minions for all these little bottles to be, or minion bottles to be worth it. Here's the Reptarian Gargant. It's definitely better than the spawn. Oh, and then it would be hit by the deadly spray, which doesn't affect it, except for the one bleed that it will always do. But really cool, really good. Good opening. Can get regeneration down here, and I don't see why we wouldn't. It doesn't. We get double regeneration if it's free, but he has nothing else to do with his actions this turn. Here we will do fleet-footed and nothing else at this time. And we do have an attack command over here. That will be just as good next turn. So yeah, I think we are ending here. Everyone has... You just need to be at 2 actions or below. That's the important part. Not wasting anything. We can always do it the next turn. So they're doing their splash attacks, these two. Do nothing to good old Shinso. He would like to be in the middle right now. Could move him around, but we don't have any movement abilities yet. Okay. We can provoke an attack from you. Would we want to do that? Why would we? He's killing my Reptarian Gargant with that cleave. I wonder, because then if I taunt the cleave down here, it's gonna hit Ragnarok too, and that doesn't really seem like something I would want to do. So I think we just do the Bulwark to help Ragnarok out, but he doesn't need it. What am I saying? We could promote on top of the Gargant to get 9 attack in this turn, and then they die together. No, we just do the attack command. And here. We need, if this is 1, so that gets us to 10 Fury, and we can't go to 12 for the Blade Storm this turn, I think. Before the Vicious Strike. Unless we spend these 2. The Dagger Throw first. 10, and if we use these 2 cards, which, you know what, I just use it here to draw a card, of course, and then, ooh. No, we're not going to do the Juggernaut Strike right now, just do the Bulwark, and then the ultimate is ready, that's right. Attack with it. And then a Vicious Strike for 18, not bad, not bad at all. Alright, anything else here? No. Can I go into settings and say show tips off? I think that we are beyond the point where we need all those tips to pop up all the time. Now we have a barrel roll, so we can move around if we want. Savagery. Yeah, we have a cheap shot that we can combo with. Whirlwind. We could Savagery on the middle. And put out the Reptarian Spawn. Then get a barrel roll over here. To have her strike with Whirlwind. We have sweeping strike. We have Juggernaut Strike here that we could use to... It would only attract this guy's attacks, but that's fine. The spores. Deadly Spray. Is a splash and taunt and shield steal. Which is not good right now because we don't need the shield. We might need it later. This one destroys shield. This one has bolster. We'll go like this. And savagery. Put out the spawn in the center. And barrel over here. Now Whirlwind, he has 4 combo points. Then which one plays first of the cheap shot and the vicious strike? I think the cheap shot gets more for CP indeed. So vicious strike first. The question is, do we do a sweeping strike here just to get 1 extra CP? Yes. Oh, it's dying anyway. Never mind. Dang it. What a waste. Huh, yeah. Anything else to note then? I don't want to use the cheap shot in this case. And we got nothing out of the fleet footer this time. Look at that, it's gonna go away and we didn't gain anything for it. I'm still... This is probably a card that I would remove from her deck. If we get another opportunity of something better, or keeping it if we can get another... She needs like another card that does a dash somehow. Something. I'm sure there must be something else in her repertoire. Like in her pool of cards. Here we want to do the Juggernaut Strike, for sure. Look at that. Shinzo finally stepping up. This is a really good card for him. Taunting both, getting the shield steal, so now he's taking no damage, and he's basically immune to this green damage. It's just so perfect. Of course, this was a cleave and a splash, so that doesn't help Milady as such. It did help Ragnarok though, so it's not for nothing. And Ragnarok has a tail dash available, so we are gonna pounce over here to get Ragnarok out of the way, or in the way, sorry, to tank that hit. Oh. Now, maybe I goofed here. Now it's gonna kill my minions instead, because this was a splash attack. But of course I play it, because it's 0 cost, right? Maybe not. Oh, we can kill this guy before he attacks, and then it's not a problem. So we like pounce over here. Flashy strike. Now the minions live. Should have done a tail lash instead, because now I don't think we get enough defense, but it's just 1 damage. It's fine. And we have the Fury meter available, which means I could do the Reptarian army, and then we would get here. That would die to the Corrupted Spores. These 2 over here, though, would promote, dealing more damage. It's 6 extra, so 10 and 11 damage is pretty damn good. I think that's too tempting. Oh, and is it even more because of his Crescent Blade? Even more. 12 and 11. Again, this one dies, but that's fine. It still gets an attack off, so it's still 7 damage to this guy, and we upgraded our attack over here. And now we just need, if we can, we want to keep these 2 alive. That would be great. Like here it's getting attacked, but it's wasteless or useless attack, so that's fine. And provoke this guy, I think, would be a good idea. Also playing Enveloping Winds, because now it's bolster, so we get a ton of regeneration out of it. Perfect. Templar Rush is a dash, and that we're gonna keep for now. We can continue to build up this Victorian spawn. We have a new guy over here that responds to pounds, Blade Fury. Is this a cleave? Yes. Apply 1 CP to 1 vulnerable to all targets with more CP. Oh, it has 4 or more CP. I thought we were 1 short, but no. Good. That makes cheap shot pretty good here. Good enough to use, I think. And I'm gonna barrel roll over here, put out the Riptarian spawn, and tempo rush back. Like so. Anything else? Could have used the Arcane Familiar to put up here and block the Deadly Spray. But honestly, it makes Polarize better, and it's just fine. One way of looking at Shinso is before we kind of had too much bolster, but another way of looking at Shinso is if every one of his cards have bolster, then you always get something out of it, because he is going to be hit, surely, sometimes, right? Him with bolster is actually less good with minions and blockers in front, which is kind of interesting. So I think these two guys are not supposed to be in a group together. It doesn't really work as the best possible combo, I think. Now, we are losing this minion. I'm not sure why we lost this minion here. I did not see anyone attacking it, but I must have been wrong about that. Here, Stinger Cleave on this guy, but you only have 9 health after it attacks you, so we can probably kill you. Yeah. Oh, here's Tail Edge. Perfect. And a Pulverize. Are you dead? No. So close. Can we do anything? Get 1 damage up on you. This is because he is resistant to the Riptarian spawn. Unfortunate. Meanwhile, the potion here gets used. We could put the Arcane Familiar in here to not take the 14, 10, and 21 damage, which is pretty steep. Here's another thing, or thought. Can Milady kill this guy? Oh, she gets power when she dashes. And he gives him shield when he teleports this guy. Okay. I think the solution is to pounce over here. Throw the dagger. Why? Because an overflow of actions, so it's fine. And now we're taking 10 and 13. And losing this minion. We could barrel roll over here to kill this guy. But I think the 10 here is easily healed by Milady and 3 here is nothing. So I wanna keep my 11 attack guy here alive. We'll keep a barrel roll. Anything else? One more, which means next turn we will be spawning Noxia in this spot here, most likely. Right. It's already happening because the Riptarian spawn is going to kill him. So we could focus on other things or just kill it and then Noxia will spawn in that spot. But this is honestly not a super good turn for us. 12 damage incoming in the center, we can block that. And we cannot currently save our high damage Riptarian spawn over here, I think. We would have to kill this guy or taunt him maybe. But then I would be hit by the cleave and I don't want to be hit by the cleave. Or if this is the right play, but here we go and here is Noxia. Now I'm having regrets because of all the people to face off against Noxia, Shinto is the worst one, and Milady is now not able to hit him at all. So we somehow need to shuffle around while rooted, so that Milady gets over here to hit Noxia. And that's gonna be pretty tricky. Provoke. Honestly, I'm not sure what to do. Oh, we can spawn a Reptarian army. It's not gonna help. Do the buff. Combo point seems very low. But I kind of need her to draw as much as possible so that she draws the next dash ability. We need to get her going west. Meanwhile, over here, this does like nothing. No damage here. Well, 50% means half. So it's not nothing. We could... No, if I barrel roll here... Oh, here's a solution. Provoke. Then barrel roll. So now he's still taking the hit, and then we can put out a new minion here. Which is dying immediately because I forgot about the cleave over here. Well done. Alright. Lord. It does get an attack off, but still... Can't wait to taste their blood. I've always wondered what worthless tastes like. Oh my god. Somebody call a doctor. Oh, what's it doing? Spiderling Rush. Summon 3 Spiderlings in a cleave. Oh, so getting him to spawn on the flank is really nice. Actually. It says instant. Minions play an effect on the moment they enter the battle. Ah, and that's the apply 3 poison forward. Okay. So... I think this makes sense. Do we have a pounce? We do have a pounce. We have a debilitate. We have a sweeping strike. Okay, stuff is good. This gets us to 4 combo points on Noxia. Then you hit with the debilitate. Yes. Then we pounce. We have way too much fury, but I don't really have anywhere I want to spend fury right now. Can that really be right? Maybe a Reptarian army, even though we're missing out on one, it's not that big of a deal. It seems silly not to spend, since we are gonna be getting at least 4 more, so it's like having a discount of 4 I use right now. And it would do more damage to Noxia, which is all that really matters. So we are using the Reptarian army here. Then pounce. Whirlwind is the whole idea behind this play, to get over here and do a big hit on Noxia, and it totally worked, but she's still standing. Don't have to spend more right now. Oh, but we do have power. I guess if we could kill him, in fact. But we can't. Then we would get rid of his minion. Oh, and she's making us money, right. Oh, with the ultimate we could kill this guy so we don't see the sprite underling. Worth it? I don't think that's worth it. Oh, just in turn. I'm wondering, here it says Thief's Pouch, gain 2 gold whenever you hit a villain, but I'm pretty sure that these 2 minions just stole gold from the enemy. I might be wrong. Now, all these minions, he's summoning another set of the same on top of these. Tail Lash clears them. We got the pounds. Okay, so we can get Milady in front of Noxia. That sounds good to me. This is self-cast, yes. I might as well use it at 0 cost. This is a straight attack. Mortar strike 4, damn, yeah. But we will be fine. We are gonna pounce. Oh, I don't want the CP to be added onto the X, so maybe we... Yeah, we are gonna clear these minions with Ragnarok. Even though he's gonna fill it right back up, but I mean, what else was I gonna do? What else was I going to do? Tough to say. Why is this guy dying? Is he poisoned? Ah, there's poison underneath here. Yeah, so he's dead, which means it doesn't matter if this cleave here hits him. So I think this is the time to do something like this. And there. Oh, and now I gave him more health, so now it's even gonna survive. Perfect. We do another pounce. Interesting. Yeah. It's gonna just keep the power going for next turn. Then a vulnerable effect. And better. Now we add in a Blade Storm. And then a Vicious Strike for 25 damage. Anything else? No. I think we are... Oh, no. What am I saying? We could just do another Blade Storm. Alright. DPS of the group. And I forgot to keep an eye of the gold. God damn it. Now we do want to kill this guy before he before we end, because he has 26 of our gold in store. So, oh, and this is only minions. Interesting. Because that makes it really tough, what I just said. In fact, same problem over here, and we're taking a ton of damage. Uh-oh. Can we finish it? I think we could finish it if we wanted. But then we won't kill you. Right. 26 gold. It's not nothing, but 24 damage is something. In fact, I can't move my characters, so I can't kill this guy in any way. The problem is that we're taking the 24. Ah, but here's the solution. Yeah. Because we want to get the 26 gold here. I think this is the right play. We will do Fleshly Strike on this guy. That won't kill Noxia, but it was pretty close. Then, I don't know... Oh, you might as well put some regen on. Am I missing anything? This is honestly fine. It's going to be the same result, except we get to empty a card from the hand. Anything else? No. A little bit of a puzzle. Okay, we did not gain gold for these Minions attacking for sure. Okay, good. I didn't think we would. Just got confused by some visuals, and then this does give me gold because I killed this guy. Damn it. So that was not very... But then, yeah, no gold gain on that attack, as it should be. And then murder. No? Okay. Huh. Murder. Continue ability. I keep forgetting to click the battle details. I'm not sure how interesting that is to see. Pierce Heart. Mark. Apply 6 CP upon hitting a target with an elemental card. Lunge. Deal 7 damage in a line and shield steal. That's better than the Fléché Strike for sure. So we definitely... Oh, we have to choose a reward here. So this is definitely an upgrade to her current deck. Well, while the Pierce Heart opens up for more powerful, I think, combos later. Right. So Dagger Throw. No. How many cards do we have? It's Vicious Strikes and the Cheap Shot are the only 3 cards that we have that rely on us having high CP. Not entirely true. We also have the Debilitate in here, which is... the Debilitate is really interesting and weird because when you have Vulnerable, you want Vulnerable on first, and then you want to start attacking with all your little attacks, instead of doing 4 attacks first and then making them vulnerable. Most times we only attack 4 times or so in a turn anyway, so the Debilitate is rarely super good. And the Pierce Heart would get us to 6 CP in one fell swoop, and then the Debilitate would be good. Not really. This is a minimum of 2 attacks anyway, actually. So this is definitely good. So the Lunge, equip it, can't equip it, but the direct upgrade to a Fléché Strike. Deal 2 piercing damage per CP, gain 1 AP. Oh, hold on. This one expands. This one sticks around. In fact, this might be better. Now we have 2 breakers, but one of them expands, so this one will go away, and then there'll only be 1, and then that's fine. Okay, I like that better. Continue. Should be getting a little event thingy. Upgrade 2 cards. We are gonna go for... What are we gonna go? Oh, the Juggernaut Strike. And... What if you upgrade the Debilitate? Yeah, it's down to 3 or more CP. That's a big deal. I think that really makes the Debilitate good then. Oh, but we can upgrade something like... Where's the Coup de Grace? Oh, no way. So right now I kind of count it as a 0 cost card, because if it's lethal, then you gain 1 AP back, but this is even better. 0 cost and then 2 AP if lethal. Wow. That's intense. Not sure if worth it yet, but definitely good. I think I want the Debilitate. Makes a lot of sense to me. Change your outpost. You can buy more minions. pulse. Apply 2 power to the hero in its lane. Oh, the Phoenix Acolyte. That is so cool. Pulse means it does it every turn at the start of the round. Yeah. Promote. Burn 4 forward. Be cool. And Infernal Doomwing. Block 6/6. These are all great, obviously, but we don't need more minions. Makarok the Decimator. A wanted criminal will serve as fine bait is a mentor node. Purchase hero abilities. Another mighty hero willing to teach you their abilities for a small donation. And even giant spiders need allies in wartime for another post node. Okay, let's go to a mentor node then. Alright, we have a new quest ahead of us. And that'll be all good and well for the next episode. See you guys tomorrow as always. This has been Arcanium, Keejchen signing.